Hey y'all, thank you for visiting my channel, clicking on my video, listening to my messages, being a part of Mystic Love Club, all that good stuff. Um, I am using a microphone now, so I hope this proves successful and helpful. Because I admit, I'm too transparent. I admit with my other way of recording, I would listen back to my reading sometimes and wouldn't want to continue listening. But also, I feel like, I don't know, my voice puts me to sleep. Like, not like a boring way. It's like, I don't know, like ASMR or something. Mm. Anyways, I'm here with another recording. I feel like because I'm sitting higher, I should move this up higher now. But I'm using my microphone, so okay, never mind. Maybe it makes no difference. Okay, this reading is for the 14th, which, what day is that? April 14th, 414, 144. What day is the 14th? That's Tuesday. Recording it in advance, but yes, this reading is for Tuesday the 14th. The numbers for the date are uh 414. So 144. Um yeah, so I'm being made to like focus on that energy. 144 being, well, in one way it's 18, in another way it's 9, and but then also it makes me think of the number of I say the frequency of the chosen, I guess. I don't really know, the whole 144,000 thing. I don't really know if that's an actual literal number. I've heard as well it's like a frequency, everything is in code. So it's definitely symbology. But what is interesting is I already have my opener oracle card on the table, and the number for it is 22, which is equal to 4. So we got some 4 energy, some master builder energy for this reading. And the words on the card are she feels, she knows. And I always relate to this card because I am a deep feeler, I'm an empath, I'm an intuitive. Um, and of course, it's just a couple of songs out there where they talk about, oh, she knows. So like the one that usually comes up for me is by Neo. Um, she loves the attention she get when she moves, hanging out with her homegirls, hypnotizing all the dudes. She knows. I love that song. She knows. But then there's also the J. Cole song saying like his mom knew that his dad was cheating on him or something like that. She knows. She knows. And I know she knows. And I know she knows. Deep down she knows. Okay, so this spiritual feminine figure. Like I said, I typically do relate to this card, to this energy. I've seen this card has come out multiple times for me in personal readings that I've done for myself. Um, it's a beautiful card as well. The eyes on this woman's face on this card are so, I just heard Mona Lisa. So I guess like how the Mona Lisa became so popular because of the way it resonated with humans, with its admirers, viewers. Um, yeah, uh, which is interesting because now that leads me to remember this movie I just watched, Knives Out, Glass Onion. It actually had what's her name? God dang it, what's her name? What's her name? I know her name. Black musician. Okay, let me pull it up. I'm just not getting it from memory right now. What's her name? It was a really good movie. I like mystery movies like that. So now the concept of mystery is standing out. Knives Out, The Glass Onion. And I love that man who plays the one that resolves unsolves the mysteries. What is her name? Janelle Monáe. Yes, such a pretty name. Um, made me think of that because made me think of that movie because in that movie, the man who was the main person who was the issue, he had the house. Well, he invited everybody to his house, his mansion or whatever it was, private island, I think. And then, but also within his house, he had the original Mona Lisa up in his house, and then he burned it. So, but no, it was so anyway, that memory is coming up when I mentioned the Mona Lisa because I'm looking at this picture of this woman's face on this card and the eyes are just so full of depth and real, and even the way they did her lips, she just looks so real. And this is the first time I'm seeing, well, I did see suffrage, like suffering. Oh, that's interesting. Women's suffrage, which is like the movement for voting rights. Um, but also looking at her card, this card, this is the first time I feel like I'm seeing a bruise on her eye, like a black eye. I never really saw it that way. Wow. A woman scorned? But usually when I look at it, I just see she feels, she knows, and then I see like the beautiful art around her face, the peacock feather, and I think, she's just very spiritual, one with nature. But now I see like there's hurt, there's pain, there's suffering, um, there is abuse, trauma, maybe. She feels, she knows. At the very least, there's a character here who I would say is a high priestess. The high priestess is the one that be knowing. Oh, and look on the clock. Now it's 2:20, which is in alignment with 22 on the card. And I didn't do that on purpose. So, booyah. Okay, I'm going to turn around the first tarot card. I have Two of Pentacles reversed. Hmm. Reverse, Two of Pentacles reverse, Six of Swords reversed. Oh, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh, okay. So my last reading, all right, my last reading, I got the reading I posted for the 13th was about the boss daddy that was shutting his life down, his life as he knew it down, which involved a relationship with the Queen of Cups reverse. And now I'm being led to think about that Queen of Cups, like cups, emotions. Um, he was going to offer his Ace of Pentacles he was going to take an offer. No. He was in the Knight of Pentacles energy, heading towards Chariot energy for Ten of Cups outcome. So basically, divine union with the divine partner. So with now me seeing Ace of Pentacles reversed here, I wonder if she feels, she knows is this character that is being left, or hmm, I'm also getting like she's not offering. But with this hurt and sorrow and pain, this bruise on her face and loss. Six of Swords, I'm getting no longer. Six of Swords reverse, I get no longer dwelling on the past, I get no longer juggling, penny pinching. No, hmm. Is this a self love situation? I think this could be maybe a self love story, a story of self love of a woman scorned, a woman who's been through a lot. Maybe not that Queen of Cups reverse, maybe it is. I'm gonna turn over another card. I got Nine of Swords upright. Somebody going through changes, I heard. Changes, I want to say breaking free. But this Nine of Swords upright, anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair, and it's upright. This is not good. Okay, so no. Now with that Nine of Swords upright, I just feel like I need to see all the cards. Eight of Cups reversed. The Hierophant reversed. Okay, well, divorce, divorcee. Yeah, this is someone who's been left, who's been, but yeah, but why? I can't say yet for sure this is that Queen of Cups reverse, even though I kind of feel like it is. Because now here we have the Hierophant reverse and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. And this is the energy below this. She feels she knows character, this intuitive, spiritual character with Nine of Swords upright and all this, the rest, even Eight of Cups reverse. It's like she's not doing the leaving. This is somebody leaving her, divorcing her. I'm getting very superficial. It's like this is what it is, but can we get a why? That is so interesting when my cards be coming out double like this. We got Two of Pentacles upright. Now that flipped over, I flipped that over in sync with asking why was she being unfaithful? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Wow, under the Eight of Cups reversed. And Four of Pentacles upright. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles upright, I get that this is what is meant for her in terms of her outcome, right? That is the corner card, the final card, the ninth tarot card. I had to turn them all over because I think just me and my femininity, I'm like, I don't want to think that this is a woman in a, on the negative side of things, but I am getting that because, and I am getting that this is someone who, so when it says she feels she knows, that's so funny because it did cross my mind, and I be needing to just say what it is that crosses my mind. Because something did cross my mind at one point that said she knows better. She, matter of fact, when I said why, like why is this happening to her? Now I hear in my head like she knows why. Oh my gosh. I just kind of heard that from like a man's voice. Like, she knows why. Out with two of pentacles upright. So literally it looks like this figure juggling these two of pentacles, looks confused, looks uncertain. You know, they got the ship back there with the up and down waves, like no uh stability. But I get with everything else before here, it's like, especially with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it's like she wasn't working with whomever it is that left her, that has left her. She was, I'm hearing the term, she was cheating. She feels, she knows why. Um, Master builder energy. So then where does that come in? It's like, is she going to be forced now to become a master builder on her own? Is she being divorced, left, broken up with by a master builder energy? I'm kind of getting that with this Hierophant reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Like, whomever this Hierophant is had this Ace of Pentacles energy, but now looks like it's going elsewhere. Like, she lost it. He's leaving. Um, there's no more trying to fix the past. Um, no more dwelling on the past. No more living in the past. Like, maybe perhaps there was a time when things were good. I just heard, well, yeah, when they were younger, like it was young love. But Hierophant energy, master builder energy, this is grown up energy, and people grow apart. But also, I am getting, she, unfortunately, I don't like this when the she is in the negative state, but it does happen. She was not faithful. She was not faithful. So, yeah, this Eight of Pentacles reversed energy, again, it's like aligned with this. To me, it's in alignment with this male, this divine masculine energy that's leaving. He's the one doing all the work. And now that's reversed. So now, without his money, his contributions, and his leadership or his guidance, which looks like he had it all to give, but he's taking it back, he's taking it away. She's left with her Four of Pentacles, and she's gonna be starting from scratch. So not left without, right? Which is why she can show up in this upright energy. Perhaps this is, there's always two sides to a story. There goes the number 22 again. There's always two sides, and I did see the word or the phrase two sides somewhere. I saw it somewhere, and now I'm not remembering. Um, mm-hmm. There's always two sides. So I am getting that I can relate this story to the previous postings. So that Hierophant, King of Pentacles, Divine Masculine leaving a relationship, because it was highlighted that there was a relationship being broken apart. She, I guess, in this story is that other half of that relationship, and this is what she's experiencing on her end. Nine of Swords upright, Two of Pentacles juggling with the Four of Pentacles as her final outcome. Not being left with just nothing, but just enough for her to perhaps rebuild. But see, this is why I say two parts, two sides to every story, and it's not just so like he's being called to go elsewhere, right? Offer his pinnacle elsewhere, go start a family, have a family elsewhere. But she's also a part of that story. So now for her, it is perhaps for her to go and become this master builder, right? It doesn't have to be all just doom and gloom. Um, Definitely, perhaps become this self sufficient individual, independent woman. Um, Perhaps this is somebody who typically has always had the support, always had the relationship, the ability to depend. Like she has dependable figures around her, a dependable man, husband, boyfriend. And now it's time for her to begin her journey of independence. We all have different purposes here and all different reasons for why we are here and journeys. And so this could be an era of her life for her to begin her journey of self sufficiency, independence, self reliance, and perhaps rebuild herself, um, as a woman of integrity. But, you know, who knows why she was unfaithful? Who knows why she was, had her eyes set elsewhere or her body elsewhere or her feelings and thoughts elsewhere? Who knows? She knows. Look at this. The last oracle card is love, compassion. At the end of the day, this is all about love. And now I'm getting that. Yes. Remember when oh my gosh, I did. I did say, is this a self love story? Is this a self love story? I said that. So apparently, this is a woman who is going to begin her self love journey, her self love story. Whereas, in regards to the man leaving, he's going to experience love elsewhere. Who knows what his background is? You can't just start the story at where they split because there's so much before that. There's much before they met, you know? And yeah. Yeah, I'm getting mature adults. This is not young people. These are older people. I say 35 plus, you know. But yeah, yep, self-love journey. She's beginning her self-love journey. So it's not that it's a negative situation for her. It's just with the splitting of a significant relationship, now the two will head in their own separate directions and they're both significant and they're both purposeful for those individuals. We all continue living our lives. And for her, her life is going to be going in a direction where she learns self love, where she learns self control, where she develops independence and self reliance. For sure, self love. For sure. So who knows what brought these two together in the first place? But this is, oftentimes when people enter into relationships, it is because they're looking for something outside of themselves. Most of the time, that is the motivation for starting a relationship, for uniting, aligning yourself with someone. You need something. Maybe this is somebody who, that's a part of why she got into the relationship. It obviously the relationship was meant to happen because look where it led her to beginning her self-love journey. And I can relate. I can relate to her for sure. Um, I like that. I like how we're getting multiple dimensions to this story. It's like this is the third or fourth reading, and it's kind of been opening up and developing. It's like a complete, you know, situation. And I'll say too, sometimes it is priority for us to focus on self love, where then at other times it becomes priority to focus on love with someone because your self love work has been done or has gotten to a point, has reached a point of fulfillment enough so that you can actually love someone else properly. So, yeah, if there's somebody cheating in a relationship, um, obviously they don't love themselves properly yet because they're not even able to love the other person properly. So that would definitely lead, especially if spirit is involved, which typically spirit is, that would definitely lead perfectly into a self love journey and self love situation. So I can totally see that very easily. And that's what's happening for this feminine here. And I think for myself, it could be a check on my own perspective because she can still be considered a divine feminine. Yeah, it's just journeys, it's just ups and downs, it's just, you know, or perhaps she's going on her journey to become or at least actualize into the divine feminine that she's called to be. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's all about love here. And I love that. I love that for sure. So, yeah, I am going to leave this one here and then I'm going to take a break because I did say today I'm reading and I'm resting and eating, though at this point I have no more food in my kitchen. But reading and resting. This one's for the 14th. That's the reading for this one. Self love journey beginning for this feminine here, and it's a beautiful thing. So I love it, and I'm grateful to have been able to tap into this story. That's beautiful. So if you liked it, like my video, my post, my message, subscribe maybe if you want to. And join the Mystic Love Club because over here it's all about love, period, all the time. Everything is all about love. Tough love, good love, real love, just no fake love. All right. All right, y'all. Till next time. Thank you for listening. Bye.